bowl to put we're going to make a flower, but this is going to show how to put a slip knot onto the crochet hook. So I just loop it over like this, put my hook below and above, and we've attached the slip knot. Let me do it one more time so I can do a little bit better. Okay, so take this loose end, wrap it over the main strand. Now you have a loop, take the loop, wrap it over the main strand, put your hook below the center strand, back up the opposite side. This creates a slip knot. So we're going to work a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to work clusters in this first round. So I'm just going to work a chain up like that and pull the yarn through like I'm making a double crochet, but what I'm going to do is pull through 2 loops, leave the 2 remaining on the hook, wrap the yarn over, put it below here through the loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, leave the remaining loops on the hook. We're going to do the same thing one more time. Pull through 2. We have 4 loops on our hook here, like that. Yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, and that creates the cluster. So I'm going to work a chain of, how many do I want to work? Because I can do as many as I want to. How about I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again. So we'll go through the cluster again. So I wrap the yarn over my hook like this, put it through the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, leave the 2 remaining on the hook. Wrap the yarn over your hook, put it through the center loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 3 loops on our hook. Wrap the yarn over, put your hook below the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 4 loops on our hook. That's all we want. Yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. So we're going to keep going around. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can do as many as we want to. I think I'm going to do maybe 8 if I have enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got 2 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for the hearts there. Thank you so much for joining me, watching how to make our crochet flower. And we could probably turn this into a snowflake as well if we wanted to. Most flowers are going to be transferable into snowflakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 1 more to go. 1 more here to go. Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to attach slip stitch into the first stitch just like this. And so we've completed our first round. There we go. I had a little straggler loop there, so that itself makes a really pretty flower. We could stop there, but I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to see what questions we have here. My sister does. Oh, your sister does this. Okay. Chat filter all messages. Okay, so I've got all messages in here. So hello everyone. Kind of interesting. I gotta stop. Okay, well, okay, you've got to stop doing that. Is that, who is that? I can't read your name. There's things that you have got to stop, and I'm not going to change who I am. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is work a chain one, and I'm going to, let's see how many we're going to work in here. Let's do 1, 2. There's things that bother you guys worse than it bothers me. And so if you have to point things out, I think the problem is more with you than it is with me. You know, I mean, that's something we're learning, is that sometimes we just have to ignore the comment section. Because okay, so we've got 3 half double crochet. I'm going to work, I believe, 5 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm going to work 3 half double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. We will slip stitch into the cluster. You see what we've got right here? So we've got our little flower petal there. Just that simple. Now, okay, let's go to the next one, and we will work half double crochet. So half double crochet is wrapping your yarn over the hook. Put your hook below the loop like this, yarn over, pull through. We've got 3 loops on the hook. Wrap the yarn over one more time, pull through all 3 loops, and that completes the half double crochet. We will do the same thing again. That's number 2 and number 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that, 5. And we will do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3, single crochet and slip stitch, just like that. There's what we've got. Oh my goodness, we could, no, I should make a skeleton. I've done the skeleton before in the past. Skeleton's fun. For Day of the Dead. Isn't that coming up the beginning of the year, maybe? The beginning of each year we have Day of the Dead. And a lot of people, I know a lot of crochet people like Day of the Dead. So we're going to do 3 half double crochet. Then 1, 2, 3. Oopsie, we jumped right off the hook. 3, 4, and 5. And then we will do 1, 2, and 3. We will slip stitch in here like that. We will work 1, 2, and 3. We will work 5 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will work 1, 2, and 3, just like that. We will slip stitch just like that, and we will work 3, 1, 2, and 3. We will work 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3. We will work 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 3, half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch, just like this. We've only got 2 more left to make. So we are learning the half double crochet, and cluster stitch in this flower, along with chains. Okay, so we will work 3 half double crochet, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, oopsie, 4 and 5. We'll work 3 half double crochet, that's 1, 2 and 3, slip stitch through the top of the cluster, 1, 2 and 3, 1. Gotta pull out a little bit more extra yarn here. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 1, 2 and 3. So we will slip stitch into this stitch right there, and so this completes the flower. We can actually stop right here if we want to, or we can make it a little bit larger if we want to. I mean, I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to see what you guys are writing here. Let's see here if we can flip this around. Crocheting. Let me see here if I can get this. Okay, let me see if I can move some things out of the way. There we go. Let's take a look at crocheting. Sounds fun. I tried to learn it, but it's too tricky. Too tricky. Yeah, it may not be for everyone, and that's okay. Jackson Tacey, Janelle Riviera. I'm making a flower. IDKSHDH. Blaze Till, hello. Janelle Riviera. And then there's Michelle. It looks like Michelle Letty, if I have that right. I may not be reading that right, but it looks like Michelle Letty. And so, yeah, there we have the flower complete. I was thinking, though, of maybe putting an edge, maybe an edging around, or trying to cup it a little bit, maybe. That's what I was thinking about. Let's see if maybe we can add let's let's see what it looks like if we add on the reverse single crochet on one of these. Okay, we're just gonna, if I can even get it going here, reverse single crochet. So I'm just going in the opposite direction here, like this, and just putting my hook through the top of the stitches, like that. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty like that. I like that. Okay, so this will give you an idea of a couple of, different ways. If you decide that you want to add edging onto your flower, you can add the reverse single crochet or just leave it plain. Both ways work. And if you wanted to turn it into a snowflake, let's see what we can do here, turning it into a snowflake. I think that would be kind of fun. Let's turn it into a snowflake. Now, one year, somebody, some people pick some really strange things to get into disagreements about on the internet, or beefs, as some people call them. They were telling me that snowflakes don't have 7. They said they only have 6 arms. They never have 8 or 7 or 5. So, and I thought, I have no idea. I've never been able to put a snowflake under a microscope to be able to look at it. So what I'm going to do is just work some, oh, that didn't work out so well. I don't like it when they split like that, when the yarn splits. I'm not even crocheting on the screen now, am I? Okay, let's get back over here in the screen. That would be helpful. See, we've got another split there. Okay, why are you splitting like that? I think my hook is probably the problem. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch. Right here is a slip stitch. We just put our hook below the 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, then pull through here, like that. Oh my goodness. This is about normal. Sometimes it's challenging to get, if I crochet it too tight. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And then we're going to slip stitch right here like this. Slip stitch in the same stitch. And then we're just gonna single crochet. So we're turning this into a snowflake too, which that's kind of fun. So we're making we've made a flower. Now between here, I'm going to take this down here back to the cluster, and we're just going to slip stitch through here like that. Now look what we've got. So we turned our flower into a snowflake. Do you see how easy we did that? So we've got both a snowflake and a flower at the same time. Both. So we can take any of our flowers and turn them into snowflakes. So if I just continue going around the petals, then I can make a snowflake, and then we can lay it out and block it. Actually, I think that if I was going to do a snowflake, I might want it flatter than this maybe. But if I starch it or block it out with some glue or some Mod Podge or something like that, I would be able to block it out and pin it, or even just iron it and press it with some starch, and then it would be able to hang nice and pretty in a window or on a Christmas tree, just like this. Probably not even putting anything on it. 8, 1, 2. Or I could do them every other one. Oh, that would be pretty too. Every other one, and then have 4 and make. I bet we could make a granny square out of this. I bet we could. Let's see here. I think we could continue on with it and make a granny square out of this. Let's see here. Okay. I bet we can make a granny square out of this flower. Okay, so I'm just going to work single crochet around this one, this petal. Yeah, we're going to make a granny square. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do, because I've got 8 on here, so I'm going to go on to the next one. Okay, so I'm going to just work up here to the center top. One, two, three. Oh, goodness. Do we always have to do that? You have to make it so difficult. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch, and then 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch in the same stitch, and then we're just going to work on down here, back down to the center. Okay, now this one is just going to be plain because we're turning it into a granny square. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3. And then keep going around. Okay, let's see, we've got one more corner here. Okay, and we are working up towards the center. The hook is so slippery for some reason tonight. And I'm off the screen again. Why do I have to do that? Okay, let's set it down. Will I pull out some yarn? A little. This is kind of full. This is a lot fuller than I... But you know what? When I get it into a square, it's going to work, though. It makes a pretty medallion right now already as it is. I think it's going to work. One, two, three. The angle is awkward, too. One, two, three, 4, 5, 5. There we go. One, two, three. Okay. Okay, now I don't want to actually cut this. So what I'm going to do is see if I can slip stitch on up. So I'm going to have some color on the outside here. But I'm going to not care about the color being here on the outside as I slip stitch on up here. So I'm going to try to you know what I could do actually that might be better? Why don't I start right down here? And this will be better. 1, 2. Okay, let's do the new, more solid single double crochet. That's what we'll do. 1, 2, do I need to do maybe 3? Yeah, I might need to do a triple. Let's do a triple crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this will work. And slip stitch, not slip stitch, but single crochet through the top right there like that. Is that going to be enough or not enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do a chain of 1, 2, 3 right there. Slip stitch, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to triple between. That's not a triple crochet. This is a triple crochet. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, let's put that down and see if I like that. It's still kind of full though. I'm not too sure that I like how full it is, but I think it's gonna work though. Not sure. It's kind of full for a granny square. I like how it looks though. That's the whole thing. I'm torn between. I mean, because I know it will work. I know I can turn it into a square. I already have, actually. It's already a square. But it's kind of full. So I think at this point, if I was going to turn it further into a square, what I would do is actually work less stitches in each one of these petals so it lays down flatter. But I do like the square part that I already have. Let's pull this out. Oh wait, I think that I needed to leave this part. Where is that? Yeah, I pulled out too much. This part right here. Okay, we wanted to leave these single crochet on the petal. We wanted to leave you guys on the petal. Okay. Okay, now slip stitch. Alrighty. And, okay. So there we are. We do have a square though. Like that. Now if I really wanted this to work, which I'm not sure that I do right now, I might just cut it as well. I really wouldn't need to though. I might cut it, cut the yarn and then start up in here and just put a bunch of chains, but it's too full. I don't think I would continue with it like this for a square. Even though it will work as a square, I would put less in the petals and then I would turn it into a square because it will work. It's just the petals are making it too full to turn it into a square. But it would make a really pretty square though. And so that's kind of where my brain is going. So I think that's maybe a future video where I can take this, work less stitches, and turn it into a square, because I do think it will work. It's just not with this many double crochet and half double crochet. It's not going to work this way. But right now it is a square already. Technically it is a square. So I turned my snowflake into a square. Now if I would have put chains on all of them, or I turned my flower into a square. So technically, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I can, oh, look, yeah, I like this. Look at this. Now we've turned it into a diamond. Just by turning it this direction, we've got a diamond. So it does, we do turn it into like a star. Kind of reminds me of a star. I like that though. That would work if we just left it like this as a ornament on a Christmas tree. It would absolutely work like this. And I would starch it with some heavy fabric glue is what it is. Fabric glue, like, I don't know if Mod Podge is the same thing as fabric glue, but I know it works on fabric. And so, but I like this though too, this way. So there's many different things we can do with this. But yeah, we can turn this into a granny square, but that's going to have to be another video. But I like this a lot. I see a lot of possibilities with this one. Okay, well, I think that's it for right now. And if no one has any more questions or anything about what we're doing and what we're making right now, I think that I'm done at this point. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you the next time. And I think I'm going to keep this in mind and work it a little bit differently and turn it into a square that's a little bit flatter than what it is right now. Turn it into a granny square. I think that would be kind of fun. I'll just be working through it as I work on this pattern, just like I did right now. But see, this is how we work up patterns, and then I find out, well, if I'm going to go any further with this, I can't put as many stitches in, because see how this kind of folds over like that, and it's just too full. But it would, stopping right here, though, it does work as an ornament. It does work as absolutely, it works as a flower. You could even use it as a coaster, too, I suppose. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend a coaster, though, because you might be dumping your cup over with one of these, because it is full. Because it's supposed to be a flower, it is supposed to be full. So, all right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.